Dickhead, 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 dickhead. It wasn't the opening line I was hoping for on my son's school report. But I remember when I was his age, I was always getting into trouble for playing Ice Cubes Down My Pants. Although admittedly it wasn't one of Ice Cube's better known songs. But hi, my name's Fred, Fred Spanner, and and I think my big comedy influence has always been Harry Enfield. I used to love the randy old ladies sketches, where the pensioners would lure the teenage boys into the house, pin them to the ground and scream, "Young man, at my age, at your age." And then, of course, American TV bought the rights and renamed it Sex and the City. But I think it's important these days to be politically correct. In fact, I was just outside having an argument with a disabled man who was cheekily trying to park his car in an able-bodied parking space. But don't get me wrong, I've done my bit for charity in the past. I was the one who poked out Pudsey Bear's eye. I'm bipolar, which means that in addition to women, I'm also sexually attracted to bears. You wonder how Pudsey got his eye poked out. So anyway, I came over to Newcastle and thought, well, I'll go do a bit of sightseeing. And I noticed in the centre of town, I don't think we saw today, there was a group of people tied to the railings. And I thought, either there's some kind of protest going on, or maybe a bunch of flowers has died in a tragic road accident. And I went to see my granny, and her memory's not what it was. You know, she'll tell you a story, and an hour later, she repeats the exact same thing. But it's nice in a way. It's like having two personalised TV channels. Granny and Granny plus one. My granddad was always a bit of a gambling man, but he confessed to me once that he had mixed feelings about winning World War II. Because he drew Germany in his office sweepstake. Conservative MPs who are found guilty of kiddie fiddling should be used as ammunition by the Royal Navy. Primarily as punishment, but also so the enemy can shout, "Oh no, they're firing torpedoes." Free to get in, come on. I heard the other day that the Church of England now owns a share in a payday loans company. Since I heard the news, my interest in religion has increased by 3,000%. I love 50s style diners. And my local one has started stocking porn star Ron Jeremy's brand of liquor. Right? They do rum, they do rum. That joke was from that song was from 6 decades ago. That song was 6 decades ago. Keeping it topical, folks. So I went to see the new Star Wars movie, and I thought it was okay, but I read somewhere that the film stars are feeling the pinch financially these days. Yeah. In fact, I can confirm this because in the post office last week, I'm pretty sure I saw R2-D2 posted C-3PO to cash for gold. But the first film I ever went to see was called Ghostbusters. Well, I never got to see it, right, because I got stood up.
Aww.
I just stood there in the pouring rain on my own, thinking, who am I going to call? But I remember an ex-girlfriend of mine saying to me once, I want you to be romantic, spontaneous, and to treat me like a princess. So I whisked her off to Paris and surprised her with a car crash. But for a number of years I was seeing a married woman, my wife, and but we're separated now, and I don't want to brag, but I think I would describe myself as being a bit of a tiger in the bedroom. Most nights you'll find me there on my own, growling into a bowl of Frosties. But I forgot the basics of sex, you know. It's been such a long time. I got this girl back to mind. She's like, I want you to do me doggy style, so I'm patting her on the head and feeding her biscuits. But our last relationship kind of broke down because we kind of had different interests, really. You know, I liked to watch the football, and she liked to shag other men. Well, I've got kids, and as any parent will tell you, all you have to do, you've got kids, bit of improv to entertain them, pick up a banana, stick it to your ear, and pretend you're on the telephone, right? Hours of fun. But what they don't tell you in parenting school is when you're yakking away on this banana phone, some 3,000 miles away, there's a gorilla going, what the hell's this? How did you get this number? And you get quite a good reception with a banana. It's better than orange. Sorry, no. Sorry, no. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Sorry, I didn't get much sleep last night. All I heard last night was this shouting and screaming and banging coming from the man underneath, which was a bit weird because I slept in my car. Kids, I was playing a game with the kids the other day and I accidentally swallowed one of the dice. It's all right. It came out the other end as a number 2. Which won me the game? It was the first time I played craps. But kids, you like to protect kids, you know, you like to tell them, you know, trying to protect them, don't always tell them the truth. I had to give my daughter some bad news. I went up to her and I said, look, we can't really afford to go on holiday this year. Seizing the opportunity to add, there is no Santa. And I'm not your real dad. But her goldfish died last week, right? So I ran to the pet shop, bought a replacement, and I stuck it in the fish tank before she got home. And when she arrived, all I heard was a scream. And I thought, damn it, she can obviously tell the difference between a goldfish and a cat. So I thought I'd buy her a horse. And there was something wrong with this horse right from the start. There was something wrong. See, when it moved, it didn't make a sound. So I took it to the vet. Turned out it didn't have a tongue.